EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us down south to Mercedes-Benz Stadium on the west side of downtown Atlanta. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Washington Commanders and the Atlanta Falcons. Welcome, it's Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson and Matt Gay going to kick things off. And we are underway here in Atlanta. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Maverick, 60, let's go now. 679 Broncos. Shot 60, shot 60, Mustang 19.
To throw right away is Vic. He's going to test this secondary right away. And the Commanders are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover.
Early in the game, Mike, sometimes you just can't resist. First play, let's chuck it deep. Let's see if we can get this defense on their heels early. Well, we just saw worst-case scenario when doing just that. Not only can you not connect, the ball falls into the waiting arms of this defense, and that one shot is all you got on your opening possession.
Go!
On play action, Daniels. Quick throw, taken in. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 5.
At the 49-yard line.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Now some movement up front. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time here today.
Ready? Panther 60, Panther 6, Buffalo 18.
On 2nd down, it's Daniel. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Give them 14 on that one. First down, Washington.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his...
And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Commanders. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
The kickoff for Washington.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Here he is, Tyreek Hill back to return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Nineteen tight, 19 tight. Let's go.
Throwing now, Vic. He's got this to Bijan Robinson. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
A 7-yard pickup. brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 35, here's 2nd down and 3. Now, Vic. He'll get that into the hands of Tyreek Hill. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a first down.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line.
18, Romeo, 18, rep 18, Pioneer. Warriors 70. Go.
To throw, here's Vic. Out wide, that's Robinson. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Third and long.
Let's go now. Cougar 19. Trap 60, trap 60. 70 Rangers.
The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. We'll talk things over before 3rd down.
Hold the ready. Here we go. Set. Viking 18. Panther 11. Panther 11. Mustang 19. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Cub 19. Cub 19. Riggs. Riggs. Buffalo 18. Hut, hut.
To throw is Vic, and that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up, and they fail through the air, and they have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line.
On the set. Go. Ready up.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33.
19 tight.
And the Commanders' first down.
On 1st down, Daniel. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. That ball's broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
And he slips through an opening. Winds up getting about 8. That is past the 40-yard line.
And it's 3rd down.
He will have the Commanders' first down. He'll have it by plenty. It was 3rd and 2. They picked up 8.
And with the ball on your side of the 50, if they didn't pick it up there, I think it would have been really interesting, Mike, to see if they would have thought about going for it on 4th down. I think they would have, but I guess we'll never know because he's able to pick up the first down anyway.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Daniel. That'll be intercepted. It is picked off by the rookie safety. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Throwing is Vince. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
18, pioneer. Go.
Rick's gonna look to throw. He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, Atlanta. It's his third touchdown on the year. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field and results in a nice touchdown.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 19, Cougar 19.
Start on the ground, up the sideline, past midfield. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line. A big play there for Washington. 37 yards.
Cup 19, Cup 19. 7 Pirates, Viking 18. Ready?
Off the bootleg. Here's Daniels. He's got it! And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. Give him 27, and it's 1st and goal.
Tiger, 19, Tiger. Steady.
That is caught to the goal line and in. Greg Calcaterra. Touchdown, Washington. Now Gay for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Commanders will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Falcons 7. Matt Gay to kick off for Washington.
So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. Tyreek now to return it. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Here's Vic. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
It's now 2nd and 19 at the 11-yard line.
Buffalo 18. Check match, check match.
To the air, it's Vic. High-headed defender draped all over him, incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Third and long. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? The penalty helps a bit, but it's still third and long.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Blitz coming, he'll throw it. He's going to try it here again. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend that lead.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you, and sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
Here we go. Travel up, Cowboy 80. Ready.
Handoff here, up the middle, and he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. Commanders with the football to begin the second quarter. They're looking at a second down and 9 to go.
Warriors 70. 2. Mustang 19. 70 Timberwolf. 19 tight. 19 tight.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Terry McLaurin, touchdown Commander.
This is when you're very fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you got the big arm behind center, because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast and as far as you can. I'm going to throw it as far as I can, and when you connect, it is a thing of beauty, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
Falcons 7. Matt Gay to kick off for Washington.
So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line.
20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Go.
It's the first run of the game for Bijan Robinson. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches.
Cougar 19, Viking 18. Ready, ready?
They run over center with Robinson. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a first down on that gain of 5.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. A pickup of 14 on that one. It's good for a Falcon first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
We'll try again. It's second and 10.
Let's go. Panther 60, Panther 60.
On the handoff, it's Robinson. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Ready, ready. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
On third down, it's Bennett. And that is incomplete.
And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on third down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, Mike, the importance of third down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field and have long extended drives, it is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first, as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down's looming.
Let's go now. Check, Bobcat. Check, Viking 18.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. He got his man. It's Hill. He's going to have a Falcons first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving, and then some.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. 79 Broncos. Let's go.
They'll look to throw. And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. And the Commanders are going to take possession at their own 3-yard line.
I think he chalked this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is How fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again?
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
The motion man here is McClure. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. He gets free. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 97 yards. Touchdown, Washington. A huge play there. They go in the air. We only see a few touchdowns of that length all year. They go from backed up to in the end zone for a touchdown.
It is, Mike. In this case, most teams are saying, let's just pick up a first down. At the very least, give our punter some room out of the end zone. But not this guy. He's thinking taking it to distance, and that's exactly what he was able to do.
So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. Tyreek now to return it. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
19, come on, come on. 70, tip.
They'll begin with a throw by Vic. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Tag! Bronco 80.
He'll drop to throw. Going up top. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. And they extend the lead. The defense joining the party. A pick 6 for a touchdown. Greg, they are extending this lead out.
Yeah, now you've just seen both sides just make their impact felt here in the first half. The offense has done their part, and now it's the defense that is able to capitalize on the turnover and take it all the way back for the pick 6.
His kick is good. Makes the score. Commanders 35, Falcons 7. Matt Gay to kick off for Washington.
So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. Tyreek now to return it. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
Return. The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He's going to air this one out, looking for Hill. And he will go all the way. Tyreek Hill, touchdown Falcons. A beautiful combination in the air there, the pass downfield, and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
So out is Coop. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. Now this is going to be returned from deep in the end zone. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
Here we go, set. Cougar 19. Ready.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
Tackled at the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
They'll stick with him again. And it'll be brought down shy of the 35, but that is good enough to move the sticks.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man,
Into space. And he will score. Terry McLaurin. Touchdown, Washington. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. Gay to add the PAT. He knocks it through. And the Commanders add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead.
Falcons 14. Matt Gay to kick off for Washington.
So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Okay, ready? Let's go now. Ready?
They'll start on the ground with Robinson. A nice pickup moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up second and 3.
Second down, they need 3.
Ready?
They'll go again with Robinson. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage.
Ready?
On third down, they'll set up to throw. That's taken in. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their second, as they'll discuss what's to come. Fourth down is looming.
even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough third down situation, and now it brings up fourth down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
Okay,
no movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down.
Let's go. 70 Lions.
Falcons go ahead and take their second timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down's looming.
70. Go.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. That is hard down the field. He's got it. Not quite to the end zone, but in great position out of bounds at the 3. An incredible play there on 4th down in their own territory. 56 yards.
70. Get it. Bronco 80. Ready.
Now, Vic. Moving left. Oh, the ball's out. It appeared like the Falcons were able to get back on that one. Ball stays with Atlanta.
It's now 2nd and goal.
Come 19. Come 19.
Throwing now. Vic. Rolling right. He keeps it himself.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner. And that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the first down, but he's able to pick up some really...
Rattler, 18. Tag. Hawk, 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Mustang 19. Ready.
To throw, here's Vic. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
And the best offense on 3rd downs, Mike, is to be really good on 1st and 2nd down. This keeps teams from putting themselves in these unfavorable positions. It's part of the reason why these drives continue to stall out.
On the set.
They say no to the field goal opportunity before halftime.
Here we go.
They're going to go for it on 4th and goal.
7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. Dragon 60.
Back to throw. And this will pay off. It is caught. Touchdown Atlanta. His 2nd catch of the game. And both have gone for touchdowns. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Young Wei Koo to kick off for Atlanta.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And no return here. This is a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Come on. Set. Cougar 19. 79. Buffalo. 19 tight. 19 tight. Ready, right?
On 1st and 10, here's Daniel. Going for it all. And that is incomplete.
At this point, it's almost a surprise when they don't connect on a deep ball like that. I mean, with all the success that they've had here early in this game, the way the secondary's been torched, that could have been another one. And fortunately for them, Mike, it just winds up as an incomplete pass.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Pass to 11. Trap 60. Trap 60. Go.
They'll go play action here with Daniel. In trouble, and down he goes. Now the Commanders will use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. From the shotgun on 3rd down, Daniels. That one is batted away, incomplete. No separation that time, tightly defended. It brings up 4th down. The Commanders about to send this one away. Back deep, it's Tyreek Hill. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds.
At their own 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Go! Cowboy 80. Ready?
To throw is Vick. He's going to air this one out for Jones. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So, 1 half in the books. 2nd half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Younghoe Koo to kick off for Atlanta.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway.
Ready?
To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Ready?
The RPO, that one is complete. And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 35-yard line.
A gain of 30.
It's another big play in a game that's had its share. And even 30 yards. Here's 1st and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They'll send a man in motion left. On 1st down, Daniels. Now pass deep for McLaurin. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, if you're going to target him in the end zone, you better come correct, man, because this guy, he embraces those moments of one-on-one coverage when it matters the most, and I think he just saved 6 by getting his hands on that one.
2nd and 10.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Ready? Panther 60, Dragon 60.
They'll send the receiver in motion to the left. Keep it in the air. Here's Daniels. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the 1st down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
Cowboy 80. Bronco switch, Bronco switch.
On 3rd down, here's Jones. And they'll take it down to the 22, but they've got it. That's enough for the 1st down.
And I think if they didn't get it there, even with the lead, I think that coach is telling them, hey, this is 4 down territory. But That's all for naught now, because after that good blocking up front, he picks up a fresh set of downs.
Daniels now on first down. This one broken out. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line.
70 Timberwolves. Go.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Quick throw, taken in. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. They'll have to go the full 10 yards. It's first and goal.
19 Tigers, 19 Tigers.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Commanders. A 3-touchdown game for him. That's now 5 on the year. Now Gay for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Commanders will extend this third quarter lead.
Commanders 49, Falcons 21.
So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Go. Like
Vic gonna look to throw. He'll get this out quickly to Hill. He's going nowhere. Loses yardage on that play.
Brings up 2nd and
70 Timberwolves.
at the 23-yard line.
Ready.
To the air. It's Vic. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. This one going to be sniffed out. Blown up in the backfield.
A loss of 2 yards.
The
leaves
best
it third
defenders
down and
can just
14.
sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
Can't we score? On the jump.
It is 3rd and long.
Ready, ready. Bronco 80. Motion. 79 Broncos. 19 Lions. Check out.
Here's Vic. Out to his right. He'll try to run for it. Big gain on the ground here as he takes this up past the 40-yard line.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Seven Pirates. 18 Pioneer. Warriors 70. Dragon 60.
Throwing is Vic. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Ready up.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10.
Hot step. Ready.
He'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
So here in the second half, it's obvious the offense finds themselves in a tough spot, trailing by this many points. But really what makes it difficult is when you have to operate, Mike, in a comeback situation where you have to air the ball out every single play. It stresses your offensive line. It stresses your quarterback. It stresses your playmakers. It is just a really difficult way to play offensive football in the NFL, and they've got to do it really for the remainder of this half.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Mustang 19. 70 Ranger, 70, 60 Maverick, 60.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. And he's going to have a Falcons first down. They'll have it by a lot. It turns out to be a big gainer on fourth down.
First and 10.
Rookie to rookie right there, Mike. And I'll tell you what, they've got some really good young pieces on this roster.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Now an option here. Left side. Probably should have given that one up. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
No gain on the play. Second and 10.
They'll run with a man from Marshall. Rashino. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
Really nice job by the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate, and that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Out wide, that's Robinson. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
Gain of 4 yards.
Ready.
That's another Falcons.
Ready. 18, Viking, 18. Trap 60, trap 60.
They'll look to throw. And they continue to churn out first down. What a drive. It continues now with first and goal.
Falcons. First down.
This is a part of the field where you have to account for the quarterback as a runner. Nothing's open downfield. Great job by your secondary, but then he makes a break for the goal line, and they're able to stop him just short, but not until after he sets his guys up first and goal.
This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is first and goal. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Bijan Robinson, touchdown Falcons. It's his 4th rushing touchdown of the year.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
So even after the penalty, they're not going to rethink things. They'll stick with going for 1. A little bit easier following the penalty, and the kick is good.
The score, Commanders 49, Falcons 28. Younghoe Koo to kick off for Atlanta.
So out is Koo. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
To the ground, a first down run. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7. At the 38-yard line.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll bring this up to the 48-yard line. And that's a first down. It's a gain of 10. And they'll get a fresh set of downs. So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
On play action, Daniels. Now pass deep for McClure. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
Well, it's not going to make up for all the plays that they've been on the wrong side of up until this point. They finally are able to land a jab of their own, knock this ball away, and get a much-needed incomplete pass.
On the run to the right. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays, and frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame them.
On 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniels, and that is incomplete.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
And he couldn't get that one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback.
Ready? 79 Bronco. 60 Vices. Panther 11. Panther 11. Check smash. Check smash. Ready?
Now, Vic. He's going to look deep for Tyreek. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 42 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
Ready?
On 1st down, it's Robinson. Not much there, maybe a yard.
Robinson, the ball carrier. The tackle made at the 36-yard line. 1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Here we go.
Throwing now, Vic. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force 3rd down.
To go.
He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill there, and it'll be 3rd down.
Here we go. Start. Let go.
No run out of the gun. Here comes Robinson. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
4th down.
Some pretty good speed coming off the line there, and it helped him disrupt that draw. Well, I don't even think disrupting is the right word. He flat out stopped the draw, handing them a loss.
Okay.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down.
60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Rig. Buffalo 18. Ready.
To throw, here's Vic. That's taken in. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. It's a big play on 4th down. 32 yards.
6-yard line.
Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it 1st and goal. On play action, it's Vic. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Brings up second and
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough. But
and he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. That's the safety, Percy Butler. Still on the move. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you jump the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
The motion man here is McClure. That is caught at the 3. And he will score again. Touchdown, Washington. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. So that one, his 4th touchdown catch of the game. That is one behind the single-game NFL record.
Makes the score. Commanders 56, Falcons 28. Matt Gay to kick off.
So
for
after the
Washington.
touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 27-yard line.
Ready. Ready.
On the give, it's Robinson. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's second down.
2 yards on the
70
pickup.
Ranger, 70
It's
Ranger.
second and 8.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Hit as he throws and is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
And the story of the game has really been the inability of the offensive line to keep this pass rush away from the quarterback. And it's a big reason they find themselves here trailing in the 4th quarter. So as they turn to this passing game to try to mount a comeback, they've got to do a better job protecting the quarterback.
Third, they need 8.
Warriors, 70 Lions.
To throw is Vick. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a first down to boot.
And this completion certainly won't be changing the outcome of the game by any means, but I do think there is something to be said for teams that continue to fight. They continue to try to at least finish this game and have something to build off of going into next week.
Going downfield, right side, and it's caught. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Atlanta. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. This will pay off with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Down 3 scores, and it's late. They're going to need a few bounces to go their way. They'll start right here trying to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the 4th quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
Mustang 19. Here we go. Start.
on first down. Daniels. Now pass deep for McLaurin. He's got it. And he's got another one. Terry McLaurin. Touchdown, Commanders. That is his third touchdown of the afternoon. They extend the lead, and it looks like they're going to extend the terrific start to this season. Greg, they are just a few minutes away from a 4-0 beginning.
Even since adding that 17th game to the schedule, so many coaches across the league, Mike, they still refer to the season as quarters. So they talk about, all right, let's focus going into the year on winning quarter number one. And I'll tell you what, at 4-0, it doesn't get much better than that.
And that kick goes out of bounds right away, and that is a big mistake because that ball's going to be marked beyond the 40-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. 19 charge, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready?
On first and 10, they'll set up to throw. Nowhere to go, he is taken down. What to do now as they come up on second and long.
18, 5 in.
At the 33-yard line.
Panther 11, Panther 11. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Trap 60, trap 60. 19 tight, 19 tight.
They'll throw out of the gun. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
On third down, it's Vick. That'll be caught by the running back, Robinson. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's fourth down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and we're able to convert.
And more of the same. Another interception. Picked off by Darius Rush. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It makes sense to try to push the ball downfield, Mike, and go to the air when you find yourself trailing by this deficit. But it also makes you very predictable. You see the defense, they're in nickel personnel, extra defensive backs on the field. It gets that much harder to throw when the defense knows it's coming.
They smash. 7 Pirates. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
They'll go play action here with Daniels. He's got a tight end out to tear out to the left. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
And the Washington first down.
19 Lions. Deputy. Mustang 19. Cub 19. Cub 19.
To throw is Daniels on first and 10. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark him out of bounds at the 1-yard line. From the 1-yard line, first down and goal.
Get it. Viking 18. Riggs. Riggs. Steady.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Washington. He has come alive after the break. his third touchdown of the second half. And that's his fifth touchdown catch of the game. That ties the NFL single-game mark. Jerry Rice did it in 1990. Kellen Winslow Sr. 1981. Bob Shaw all the way back in 1950. They have companies with the 5-touchdown reception game in this one.
Matt Gay to kick off for Washington.
So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. And that kick goes out of bounds right away, and that is a big mistake because that ball's going to be marked beyond the 40-yard line. So, a couple of first downs will give them 1st and 10. They're at the 41. It's a give up the middle to Robinson. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Here we go. 70 Lions. Ready,
Vic gonna look to throw. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
Cougar 19.
Here's Vic. That is caught. Finding Higgins. Give him 13 on that screenplay. And a 1st down.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the 4th quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense get a little lackadaisical. So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
A gain of 1.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first, as they'll stop it with 25 seconds remaining on the clock.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
70 Timberwolves. Maverick. 60 Maverick.
To the air. It's Vic. Here's a short pass. That's Higgins, the tight end. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark them out of bounds at the 1-yard line. They get 14 yards and set up 1st and goal.
Ready, set.
Now it is 1st
Panther
and
11.
goal.
Let's go. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Warrior 70. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Ready.
Throwing is Vic. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal.
19, Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready, ready.
Back to the air one more time. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. Do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play.
At this stage of the game, the score is really irrelevant. You want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game, and I think that score will help do just that.
Get these 3 points.
decision is made. The offense will stay out there and go for two. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts, and they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ballgame. The offense will stay out there as they will line up and go for two.
Let's go now. Cougar 19. Dragon 60. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
He'll drop to throw. That's pulled in, and they're able to tack on the two-point conversion.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. He'll air it out down the middle. That is brought in. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Now we'll get whistles, and they have signaled for a timeout. Curious there, not sure the logic, but one stoppage with 5 seconds to go.
Ready. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Play clock down to 0. That's going to be a delay. Matt Gay coming on for this field goal try. Falcons go ahead and take their second timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. The Commanders going to send out their field goal unit. This one from 54 yards out. And he missed it. It's no good. And they are not able to add on to their big lead.
They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
Pirates, ready. Panther 60, Panther 60, Buffalo 18.
Here we go. One final play. He'll get this into the hands of his running back. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So, a win here on the road for the Commanders. They finish off the first month of the season perfect as the victory runs their mark to 4-0. So, that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.